It's 11:58 p.m. Rohit is sprinting down the concrete stairs, his lungs burning as he forces himself through the heavy metal doors of the final train of the night. But as the doors seal shut, the roar of the city vanishes. The car is dead silent. Glancing down the aisle, he notices 4 other passengers sitting perfectly rigid. One of them, a man in the corner, turns to face him, revealing eyes that are entirely pitch black. Rohit waits for the brakes to engage at the next platform, but the train accelerates. The digital display glitches, flashing the words "Unknown Station." As the overhead lights flicker rapidly, that terrifying black-eyed passenger appears instantly right in front of Rohit's face. Rohit violently pries the emergency doors open and throws himself onto the Kashmir Gate platform. Gasping for air, he begs for help, but the station guard is confused. The actual last train, he explains, departed 20 minutes ago. Rohit's escape highlights a chilling possibility. Under the right conditions, commuters can board trains that do not physically exist in our reality. Similar reports are logged across the entire 1,500 crore metro system. From the Red Line to the deep tunnels of the Southwest, commuters repeatedly document these impossible encounters after 11 p.m. The rumors are specific. Commuters discovering the L Block station, a fully constructed platform complete with signage that exists on no official map and vanishes the moment a passenger tries to return. When identical anomalies are reported by people who have never met in geographically scattered stations, it suggests we are looking at a systemic environmental phenomenon rather than local folklore. During the day, the Delhi Metro is a hyper-surveilled mechanical marvel. It is a world of strictly regulated order, moving 3.5 million people through a grid of absolute precision. But that order disintegrates at night. The underground network becomes a liminal space, a psychological threshold between destinations, where the usual rules of the city no longer apply. Station staff share lore of an unlogged phantom train that passes through the network at exactly 2:47 a.m. It carries no lights, no drivers, and appears in no official schedule. In 2018, an IT engineer named Arush reportedly disappeared from the final coach of a late-night train after encountering a faceless entity. All that remained was his phone, found on the floor, its screen glowing with a recording of a voice whispering, "You are late." The consistency of these staff logs and missing persons cases suggests the metro functions as a fragile boundary between the city we know and something entirely unmapped. To understand these encounters, we have to ask what actually happens to human perception inside a highly pressurized underground environment. Metro tunnels are dark, metallic, and perfectly curved to trap and compress air. These deep concrete structures act as massive acoustic chambers. As shown in this diagram, a high-speed train pushing through these narrow gaps generates intense, low-frequency sound waves. Specifically, it creates a resonance at 19 Hz. This is known as the fear frequency. These waves physically strike the human brain's subconscious survival center, overstimulating the amygdala. The physiological symptoms are documented: spontaneous dread, paranoia, and severe optical illusions in your peripheral vision as the fluid in your eyes begins to vibrate. A writer encountering a smiling man is often experiencing a violent, localized neurological reaction to extreme urban infrastructure. But if the cause is physical, the content of these hallucinations is sociological. It is a product of urban atomization. The Delhi Metro is a paradox. It packs millions of people tightly together, yet leaves every individual completely socially disconnected from the person sitting inches away. You are in a hyper-surveilled environment, yet you are totally alone. This cold, impersonal oversight creates a sense of profound vulnerability. The entities commuters see are manifestations of that vulnerability, the deep disconnection inherent in the modern metropolis. Internal incident logs have actually recorded maintenance workers watching men walk through solid walls and experiencing 17-second time slips. When the mechanical system glitches this severely, the metro ceases to be a transit network and becomes a bridge between our reality and a parallel timeline. So be careful if you find yourself rushing onto an empty late-night train just as the doors are closing. Take note of the silence. pay attention to the passenger sitting opposite you. If their gaze feels heavy or their smile feels fixed, you may already be too far gone. Modern infrastructure is built to protect us, but it cannot stop the ancient fear of stepping into the dark and losing our way.